Well, hi everyone, welcome back to another video. It's sunny, look, sunny. It is forecast rain for about 11 o'clock. And I think, it's about 9 o'clock now, just come straight from the school run, so hopefully I don't get too wet, but I can't really see any rain clouds, so the sun's right in my eyes. There we go, that's better. Yeah, I've got 2 fields to go out today on my permission. I haven't really done them much. The grass has always been quite long. It's still relatively long, but it's kind of died back a bit, so we'll see. I'll show you what I find in my first hole. Cheers. Alright, here we go. This is my first signal, and it's about 46. I think it was like 44, 46. And it's right there. So oh, it's tiny. I thought it fell out. Oh dear, what is that? Oh, I don't know. It looks like a tiny... Oh, sorry, it's not even focused, is it? Looks like some sort of tiny little key or something. Cool. On to the next. This one was a bit funny. It was 50s, jumping 70s, 90s even. And then when I dug it, it was in the teens. So I'm probably expecting it's going to be foil or some sort of crap. Aluminium or something like that, I don't know. It's there somewhere. Oh. Another one that I can't seem to find. Was it in that? Yeah, it's in that. Oh, surely it can't be in that. There's nothing there. Oh, there. Just seen it. Oh dear, this is taking a while. Just a tiny flat bit of something. There we go. On to the next. Right, that was 50s to 60s. And it was giving no iron tone on field or park. Just a solid, beautiful signal. So it's a flat, square piece of iron. So can be expected. On to the next. Back again with another one. This one was mid-60s, mid-70s. And it's a bit of lead pipe. Cool. On to the next. Alright, this one was my next mid-60s. I reckon I've probably just broken it because that looks like a fresh break. Not that you can focus. There we go. But I've got no idea. It's got a hole in the end. A bit of crap anyway. On to the next. Well, this one was in the 90s, but it was such a pure good tone that obviously I dug it. And there we go, it's an Iron Age engagement ring. Might fit. Alright, on to the next.
For everyone broken, everyone lost, everyone giving everything you got, everyone trying, don't you stop, no, don't you stop. For everyone calling out in vain, everyone living with hurt and pain, everyone told that you just give in, don't give in. Say I will not be broken.
Alright, this one was right down there at pinpointed depth, and it's there, and it looks like lead. Very, very thin, flat piece of lead with a hole in it. Shape to it, but absolutely no idea. On to the next. Well, that target just there was a 90s, and it was just deep iron. But my boy will be happy, because there's a nice big chunk of clay pipe stem in there, and he collects that. So, on to the next. Right, I've got a banging signal here. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that on my headphones? Pure tone. Jumping 60s, but all the way round. Right, I'm going to try and dig it. I'll cut this because I'm only using one hand, but I'll cut this and I'll dig it. Now I'm going to attempt to dig it. So, bear with me. Don't do very many live digs because I can't really do it the way I use my phone. It's quite difficult. And I've got headphones, so I'm attached to the detector. Right. I bet it's going to be something crap, but you don't know, do you, until you look. Alright, there's something there. Nope, it's not that. Right, something right there. Let's have a look. Be something good. Come on. Don't do live digs very much, so be nice. Oh no, what is it? Lead? Yep. Piece of lead on a live dig. Oh well. On to the next. Oh, I just had to reopen the live dig hole because there's still something in there. There's probably going to be a bit of iron or something. Can't hear anything. Where did it go? Hold on. I've lost it. I'll come back when I find it. Oh. Yeah, I'll come back when I find it. Well, it was literally another tiny little bit of iron. Not iron, lead. On to the next. There we go. Another quite heavy chunk of lead, actually. Right, on to the next. Well, there's another 90s pure signal, but that was about 9-10 inches deep. Pure signal, but it's got a hole in it, so on to the next. Alright, this one's a nice banging 50s, 70s, and it's there somewhere. Is that lead? Yep, there it is. More lead. Got having a fair bit of lead today, I must say. Right, on to the next. Right down the edge of the wall, and I've got a 95, and it's there in the plug somewhere. It's going to be iron. Yep, another iron. But it's a buckle, or a part of a chain. So another piece of iron with a hole in it. I'm not doing too bad with iron today at all. On to the next. Right, I had this banging mid-70s, which was quite deep. It was down under there. I've just brought it up the top. Banging big piece of iron, but it's directly below a pylon. I am getting a bit of chatter, but well, what's to be expected? My Garrett will probably be going mad now. Right, on to the next. Well, I've got this mid to late 50s, which is that thing, but again, I am right next to the pylons, right underneath them. What is that? It's quite big. Is it old? Nope, it's got bolts on it. Oh dear, what is that? Oh blimey, it's heavy as well. See if I can knock some of the... Well, it's one of them. God knows what that is. It's heavy. Right, on to the next. Right, this was early 70s to early 80s until I dug it, and I haven't touched it yet. There's something round in the middle there, and it was almost solid 72 to 75. Is it going to be a ring? Yep, it's a ring. I had a feeling it was. Get out. That's a different patina to the usual. Cool. Right, on to the next. Alright, back with another mid-70s, and it's right there somewhere. Please don't be iron, because that was a good signal. Right, I think it's in. Yeah, it's in that, so turn the pinpointer off. It's in a big ball. Oh, I think I can see a piece. What is that? Oh, is it just slag? Oh, it's just a bit of bronze slag. Oh well, good signal. Right, on to the next. Well, there's my third round piece of iron with a hole in it. It was a really good signal in field, with maybe a tiny tone for iron, but I checked it in park, and every now and again it was giving me 0.4, so I suspected it was iron, but I don't want to discount everything that I suspect is iron, so I do want to dig some stuff just to make sure. So there we go, it was. On to the next. Need I say any more? On to the next. Well, there's my next signal. What's that? I think it's a, is it a Saxon brooch? Saxon gold wire brooch? Yeah. I wish, wouldn't that be nice? On to the next. Right, this was around 70 before I dug it, and now it's mid 50s, 54, 55. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what type of crap we've got this time. That's the bonnet of a car. Wonder what type of car that was. My favourite colour one, and it's got a scoop bonnet. Cool. Right, on to the next. Right, this one was 60s before I dug it and 50s after. You can see the dark soil there. You can see what it is. It's got really dark all of a sudden. Oh dear. It's gonna rain. Come on, I want something half decent before I go home. Oh, and I've just got it. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting a nice buckle. Oh, I hate popping these. Just don't want to break it. Oh, it's a lovely one as well. Nice medieval buckle. Right. Has it got the pin? No, but it's got the middle bit. No pin there, is there? No. Wow. Well happy with that. And it's got some pattern on it. Well happy. Find of the day for me. Right, on to the next. Well, this was around 90s. I think it was 91 to 95-ish, something like that. It's a Keola scutcheon. That's quite a nice one, that. It's got 2 holes in the top, 2 holes in the bottom, but they're broken off. There we go. It's getting really, really dark now. It's gone really gloomy. It's going to rain. On to the next. Alright, it's chucking it down now, so I think I'm going to make a move. My car's right at the top of the field, so I'll still detect on the way back, so if I find anything you'll see it next. On to the next. Well, I surrendered. It's absolutely hammering it down now. I had to make a mad dash at the last minute. There was no way I was staying out of that. I was saved by the buckle today anyway, so happy with that as one of my last signals. Nice early one. What is it? 1550, 1650, maybe 1700. Happy with that. Thank you all for subscribing, liking and commenting as usual. Fantastic, and the people that comment are brilliant. So I always like to reply to everybody. So I'll see you on the next hunt. Cheers.